Well, he doesn't look all that comfortable, if you ask me. Doesn't look like he's bought a nice 4 or 5 bedroomed house in its own grounds in one of the nicer suburbs of Allentown and moved in. This guy tonight looks a little concerned to be in Allentown at the moment. He's got all 4 Allens there. We're not quite sure how many there are. Curtis Robertson later on, the throwback, posits that there might only be one, and the others might, I suppose, be clones of that one. Well, if they are, it looks slightly different, so they can't really be clones. I don't really know where that's going, actually. They can't be clones, Steve, because, maybe they're just... Yes, they are. People who call themselves Allens. I think that Steve and Robert are the original Allens, aren't they? They do look very different, though. Are they brothers? Are they brothers? We need to know. Inquiring minds need to know, NAWA. This is wrestling from the now rather marvellous NAWA. Yes. And the Allens, all 4 of them, will be in 8-man tag later on. 8-man tag action later on is what I'm saying. And 2 matches this week. 2. Not 1, 2. And they're both bloody marvellous. Later on, we will hear Michael Elliott give us a different version of his Holy Christ. He'll actually give us a more Holy Christ. Later on, he'll be full-throated, but gives us a little bit of a Holy Christ. Very nice. Sounds quite respectful. Very lovely. But you don't need to be respectful or quiet. You can be respectful of the wrestling quality here, but you don't need to be quiet, that's what I mean. For Luke Fury versus Asher Rain versus Max Carnage versus Vinny Valentine. Vinny Valentino. The Vinny Valentino. It's a 4-way scramble for no particular reason other than it's bloody great to do it. And it is. So I like the stomp or stomps from Vinny to Luke Fury. There's a Fury clothesline, a springboard forearm, which is lovely actually. I like the moonsault as well in the ring from Luke Fury onto everybody. Everybody gets a moonsault. You get a moonsault. You get a moonsault. You get a moonsault. Yeah. Then there's a frog splash from Max Carnage onto Valentine, an enziguri from Asher Rain, and a backbreaker from Luke Fury. It's great stuff, you know this. Curtis tells us that Asher Rain has the hollow bones of a bird. That's great. He's not a doctor. Not a doctor. I wouldn't trust him. No. But I like that. Then you get a big boot from Max Carnage to Asher Rain. Sudden spine buster from Vinny Valentine. Vinny Valentino. To both of them, actually. There's 2 of them that get a spine buster. Can't do the third one because there's a nasty Max Carnage axe kick off the top rope. It is beautiful. Then a swanton off the top rope from Luke Fury, and a destroyer from Asher Rain. It's a Canadian destroyer or a destroyer. Michael Elliott says he looks surprised that he did it. He does actually. He's quite shocked. Slingshot facebuster from Asher Rain, but Vinny Valentino gets in and steals that pin, which should by rights have been Asher Rain's. He won't be very happy with that, but he must be happy with his work in the ring. Because it was bloody marvellous. And now we've got, as if that wasn't good enough, folks. Well, I was all over the place then, wasn't I? All over the place. As if that wasn't good enough, we've now got the 8-man tag, which is Thomas Extreme, Dusty Money, Zay Vega, the Slim Reaper, and Jet Morris, he's beefed up a bit since last I saw him, versus those Allens. Now, let's get straight into the action, folks, because there's loads of it. It's, first of all, let me tell you, it was really bloody good. Thomas Extreme gets a big drop kick to Steve Allen. Same to Robert Allen. Morris arm drags Extreme into Robert Allen in the corner, which is lovely, like a cannonball thing. Dusty Money gets a suplex and celebrates that. Hits a big leg drop, which is the thing he really should have celebrated. Huge Zay Vega chop. Kindred Allen, Justin Kindred Allen, spits at Zay Vega, then bails after tagging Mason. Robert Allen's not happy with him because he really wanted him to do a bit. Dusty gets the 3 amigos, which are called by Michael Elliott Triple Johnny. There's a bulldog. He cocks his leg. Yeah, he likes to do that. On, who was it? Can't remember. Anyway, there's a sudden Mason German suplex using the ropes, of course, the momentum of the ropes. Steve and Justin get sentons. Robert gets an aeroplane spin. Dusty hits a springboard missile dropkick. Jet Morris is off the top with an elbow to the back of Steve's head. Steve hits a basement dropkick. Justin gets a cannonball. He's in the Allen's corner by now. And good tags. And Mason gets Jet up for a urinagi. He's bigger, but he gets him up for a urinagi. Misses a splash off the top. He needs a hot tag. This is great, isn't it? Really good work. Zay then takes on all the Allens. Super kick, shots, big knee to Justin, who sounds like he's just been felled. Sounds like he's felled. And then Dusty springboard leg drop. That's lovely. There's a nasty Mason Allen running headbutt with that big head of his. Robert gets a discus forearm. Dusty gets a springboard elbow, sort of. They're all down except Justin and Zay. Comedy stuff where Justin says he's behind me, isn't he? Remember, he was the one who spat on Zay Vega, the Slim Reaper, early on. He's behind me, isn't he? Of course he is. Shot. There's a shot from Zay Vega, not from a gun, anything like that. Don't be silly. You know, a chop or a forearm. He begs off from the chop, seeing as it was a chop. Zay gets some kicks in. Steve Allen takes a running kick, and then Justin gets a basement neck breaker for the pin. Now, the reason being is because Steve Allen took that running kick when Justin was the legal man. He pushed Justin out the way, took the kick for Justin. That's brotherly love, ain't it? Brotherly love. Lovely. Warms the cockles of my heart. And then that enabled Justin Kindred Allen to, whose birthday it was recently, happy birthday to you, to get the pin with that basement neck breaker, which is rather nice. What a great fight that was. What a great fight. Really, really good. Loads in it. 2 fantastic matches. NAWA. Holy Christ. It's good these days. Ta-ta.